DaWraith the Gamer here. In this video I'm going to be going over a build for axe combat in the Chieftain. It's a pretty good build as the Chieftain holds a lot of armor because you need that extra hull for higher hit points before death. It'll help you with your survivability rate fighting Thargoids. First thing you want to do is pick up your ship that you're going to use for axe combat. Once you got the ship, you can switch out your main parts for your FSD, sensors, all that. First thing I did was swap out the weapons. Weapons is all optional on whatever build you're trying to make. The rest is pretty much self-explanatory. For this, I wanted long range thermal vent for a beam. I went triple axe multi-cannons, and I added shard cannon for my third placement. I added a lot of the hull reinforcement packages. Your best bet is to do all of this at one time. If you slow build over time, you're going to take forever to get your ship done, and you're going to miss out while all your friends are in axe combat and you're not. You want to quickly get your ship sorted out, get all the parts installed. For this build, I didn't use any AFM or repair limpets. I A-ranked my whole ship like I normally always do. A-rank to me is just better. Some parts do have better stats for B rank, but all my ships are just A-ranked to the core. Kind of wish that you could upgrade fuel tanks. Every ship rocking a C fuel tank is a little pathetic. You will need Xeno scanner, shutdown field neutralizer, and heat sinks for cooling. Went with the 1D shard cannons. Got my 5-axe weapons. I decided to use 2 module reinforcement packages. I kind of wish I would have selected all deep plated heavy duty armor, but where we're going, you need a little extra module defense from the enemies we will be fighting where we want to go. My group does big things every weekend. We got our information in the Discord listed up at the top left. You can be a squad member or just a group member for Discord and get information from us. It'll allow you to pick our brains if you need any information. If you like the video, remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. It helps my channel. When you're done buying all your parts, you want to upgrade everything in engineering. If you've already traveled and pinned all your engineering blueprints like I have, you will have most of it at your access immediately. If you have the engineering parts, you can engineer it very easily. If you need help with credits to purchase any of this, my group has a 1 billion credits a day video, and it's very helpful. Thousands and thousands of players are doing it. It is not cheating. It is using in-game economy to achieve maximum payout. If you're having trouble with materials, I'm pretty sure you've already collected some engineering materials. We also have a video to show you how to utilize the material traders, so you don't have to hunt down things individually, which can take weeks, as opposed to going to a trader and doing it in 5 minutes. Once you've completely engineered your ship, you will most likely be in the same position as me. You will need to travel to not each, but majority of the engineers to get your experimentals added on, because you cannot add pinned experimentals after the fact. You can only add pinned or add experimentals at the engineers that offer them. You need that to really have your ship at maximum capability. Takes a second. It takes quite a few materials. In the middle of doing the upgrades, you will, if you're not completely full, you will run out of a few things and possibly have to go to a material trader. Once you got all of your parts installed, decide on your firing groups, set them up, set your priorities, hit the trader for materials if you need to uptrade or downtrade for more items. I try and keep close to 100 of each as I go, and close to 20 of the grade 5s or grade 4s, depending on if you're in raw materials. The material traders are very handy. Again, if you need help with that, the Misadventures of DaWraith has several videos on material traders, space combat, on foot materials, how to make credits the fastest way in the game, despite what everyone else says. My method is faster, and it has a story. I'll possibly make a video about it at some point. But then to get your experimentals added onto your ship, you need to travel quite a few jumps. If you're in a ship, if you got a carrier, it makes it easier. But every 20 minutes you get to buy a new experimental until you have your full loadout with all experimentals added. They do make a difference. Having a partially engineered ship and a fully engineered ship is the difference between life and death in this game. A fully engineered ship, and you'll most likely survive any situation. If you're in a partially engineered ship, just expect to die and go to the rebuy. Goes the same for PvP. If you try and PvP in a partially engineered ship, you will die. If you try and PvP in a fully engineered ship, you will have the maximum survivability. It's where all these people complain that they can't kill the player killers. It's because the first thing you need to do with any of your ships in this game is engineer them to max. They're pretty much useless unless you engineer them to max. There are situations where your ship will be fine, but in a majority of the things where people are actually doing big things, your ship will not be fine, and you need that max engineering to keep up with the other people around you. I finished off all of my engineering on this ship over the course of a day. It took several jumps, full day jumping around, just getting it ready. It took a few hours. And now I'm ready for going into a maelstrom and myrtleizing everything on the outside of it. There are a few ship changes you need to make to go into the maelstrom, but I will cover that at a later date. This is just so you can build a ship for immediate axe combat. If you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord. We will answer any questions you got, help you out, direct you where you need to go. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out, helps the channel. I appreciate it. Appreciate all my fans. Anything you want to see in a future video, leave in the comments. I read all comments. I'll get to you and get a video made for you if there's something that you're not understanding. 07 commanders, have fun flying in this immense ass game that we got. I left a few excerpts towards the end of the video here to show you what I have placed through my parts on my ship, and you can duplicate this and have a fully functional axe